Good afternoon, everybody. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in New Jersey. Again, I'm filming this Tuesday afternoon, bus driver drag. But I will be posting this. It'll probably go up tomorrow morning, Wednesday. So just to catch you guys up, I found some excellent stuff at Goodwill today, so I wanted to show them to you real quick. It's not a lot of stuff, but some interesting stuff. And also I wanted to give you an update on the shirt, which I am still working on. In fact, see some of it back here? So we'll get to that in a minute. Let me start with my fabulous Goodwill haul. So this right here is one of them. If you guys are ever in a thrift store, antique shop, any place like this, and you see something like this cheap, grab them. These are jelly, well, my mom called them jelly jar glasses, but I've also called them jelly glasses. So here's the premise of this, and you can see like this one's even a little damaged. I found 3 of these today. I'm going to guess late 40s, early 50s, but these were the kind of thing that I think I stopped seeing them in the 80s, but you would get grape jelly, and I guess other flavors probably too, but I just remember grape. And there would be like a lid up here, and there's a very small lip on this glass, which is how I know it's a jelly jar glass. And the, lid would go on this. And they were all decorative like this. I had a beautiful set of these way back in the day, like the 80s. I had a set of like 8 of these that I had found at a thrift store, and they were all different flowers in different colors. So there was like a green glass, a yellow glass, an orange glass, blue glass, so on and so on. I found 3 of these today for $2.99, and I was so happy. I'm hoping that I'm going to go back tomorrow and I'm going to find another 3, maybe in like the blue and white. I'll be very happy. Unfortunately, because of time, you never find these like a whole set of 6. Plus, they were collected individually, so there might have only ever been 3 in this household. Yeah, you would get these. The latest I remember these being around was there was something like this that was Flintstone, and there was something like this that was Scooby-Doo in the 80s, and it was grape jelly, and there were smaller glasses and bigger glasses, obviously whatever you paid for, and that had the lid on it. And yeah, so this is a jelly glass. I'm sure I can look this up on Etsy, and these are probably worth money if you have 6 of them or 8 of them or 9 of them. But for my iced tea, they're perfect. And like I said, I did only get 3 of them. Now, the next thing I found, I just was like, wow. Okay, so it's called the Steamstress. And it is a handheld little steamer. And it's amazing. Okay, everything's in this box. And that's the crazy thing. Let me show you how crazy this is. I'm not sure this thing was ever used. So this is what it is. You fill it with water up here and you steam. And it's not metal. It's plastic. And it's avocado green. But this was what was crazy to me. Here's the cup that you fill. There's the original salt packet that you're supposed to put in the water before you use this thing. Right? Like how did that stand the test of time? The directions and the warranty registration card not filled out. I was like, wow. So this is actually going on Etsy. If you've always wanted one of these and you can't live without it, it'll be in the Etsy store. But the fact that the salt was still here with the tiny little avocado Coke spoon that goes with it. I know it's not a Coke spoon. I'm just being that way. You know how I am. But it was so cool, and I love. Let me see if I can show you. First of all, look at the amazing vintage graphics on the back of that. Look at that dress. It's kind of an awesome dress. And then we have the woman running around the house doing stuff with the steamer. And then here she is showing you how to iron on the front, just in case you didn't know how to iron. All right, so the next thing I also got a purse. I'm not going to show you the purse. I think I'm going to do like a whole thing of my like summer purses because it's a straw bag. It's pretty modern. I think it's probably from the 90s, but it's a very nice condition and it was really nice. And I have it in the backyard in the sun, just letting the sun kind of like get that funky Goodwill smell out of it. All right, so here's the next thing. By the way, when I saw this, I felt very laissez-faire. You guys will know what I'm talking about when I show it to you. Okay, it is. That's right, ladies. It's the hair dryer, and it's still got the price on it. It was $7.99. I did plug it in. It does work. It does fill up. Okay, so some of you might be asking, why oh why would you get something like that? Any of you who, and I love this, it's got a handle, right? How cool is that? It's by Landers and it has a handle. Any of you who have been experimenting with different wet sets, you're probably needing to sleep overnight in them. That thing, and I'll demonstrate very quickly. This thing goes on your head, over your curlers, you turn it on, and it dries your head. When you're doing wet sets, I love these. First of all, my mom had one of these when I was a kid, and she used to use it all the time, and I don't think it damaged her hair quite as bad as blow dryers did, because blow dryers kill my hair. And for a while, I had the flat iron addiction. I don't know if any of you have had the flat iron addiction, but I had it. And my hair was just fried from years of using the flat iron, trying to get that in a really nice, straight, like blown out look. And then I would get blowouts, and I would keep like using the flat iron to keep the blowout. It's very bad for my hair. But I picked this up because this thing, like, I'm planning on trying to get a haircut this week. And once I cut my hair down, because it's just really too long, it's not doing real well with the wet sets. This will be so great to just sit under this and have my hair dry in like 45 minutes, a half an hour, instead of trying to sleep on the rollers, right? So that's why I grabbed that. All right, so let's talk sewing. So remember I told you how intricate the arms were on that blouse. So I want to show you. Here's one of the arms. I did these yesterday. I was thinking about trying to ease these in today, and instead I stopped at the thrift store, so, you know. Okay, can you guys see that here's like the seam that would be like, I guess, the normal seam on a sleeve? The underside seam, right? You guys, you see that? Okay. This shirt also has another seam over here on the side. Now, I'm assuming this is the inside. I haven't started to ease them in yet, but I'm assuming it's on the inside, because you wouldn't want that to show. You would want it to be, you know, on the inside. But there's also, and it's right here, there's also supposed to be a pleat. And then I haven't even started on the cuff. The cuff is super intricate. I mean, that's what I was saying about how intricate these sleeves were. And me, because this was so stupid, I forgot that I wanted to do this at 3/4 and not full length, because I'm not sure that full length is going to be long enough on me. I forgot to cut it as a 3/4 sleeve. So it's the full length sleeve, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to waste the fabric and like the time and energy and everything I did to make this. So I think it's going to end up, you know, I'll just call it bracelet length for the sake of argument, because I don't want to go back and correct it at this point, because I already cut it out. I had already sewn one, and then I was like, oh, that's right. I wanted these to be 3/4. So I'm going to start working on the cuff. I'm hoping that I'll have that video done soon. I just haven't really gotten to it. Like I said, you know, between going to doctors, having physical therapy, and today I stopped at the thrift store on the way home. Yeah, I've been shirking my sewing duties. But as soon as I get it done, I'm just going to finish it, and then I'll do a video and I'll talk about whether it was hard to ease these sleeves in, because I have a feeling it is going to be hard to ease these sleeves in, because I don't know if you guys can see that. It's so strange. Here's a seam here, and there's another seam here. So we'll see if that makes it harder to ease it in. So just wanted to come on here and make a quick video, talk about what a beautiful day it is, talk about my great new finds, my hair dryer and my steamstress. All right, so until the next video, I hope you guys are having great weather where you are. We're having it here in New Jersey, and yeah, have a good week. I'm posting this on Wednesday, so happy hump day. And I will see you in the next video. And like, subscribe, comment. See you later.